All right. This is going to be really fun and really good. So I'm going to record it for all my gay friends who probably want to watch me play a lesbian love story with all of these lovely ladies because you can romance literally all of them. And this is definitely like a Sailor Moon knockoff. You'll see. Like, I don't even have to explain it. You'll see. Hi, I'm Laine. I'm a 22-year-old high school dropout who's a bit of a klutz. I will say that also threw me off, because 22 in high school, but whatever. My blood type is O, my star sign is Libra, ew, and some days I wish I didn't save the world. I should probably provide some context for that, huh? See, a few years ago, my best friends and I were fighting the forces of darkness almost every week. We were the Sentinels of Justice, and I was their leader, Princess Sentinel Starlight. We saved humanity more times than I can remember. You could say we were a big deal. Except we were all in high school, so we had to keep our identities a secret. And after my years of battling countless foes, we finally defeated the Demon Queen Azrella. Our long war was finally over. And that's the worst part. It was all over. All of it. In a few short months, the Sentinels went our separate ways. We retired from magical girlhood, and that's when my life really started to take the turn for the worse. Something most people don't realize about their heroes is how saving the world all the time has its price. My price was terrible grades all throughout high school, and in the end, I dropped out entirely. You could tell I have dyslexia. I never applied to college, vocational school, or considered any careers outside of being a magical girl. I didn't even have time to think about it. She said, "Child, how the fuck am I supposed to go to school?" Turns out, quote, saving the world from doom about once a week for 5 years isn't something you can put on your resume. My life peaked at 15, and now I'm grinding my way at a dead-end job at a makeup store to try to make rent. Living in coastal city like Diamond Cove on minimum wage is a daily struggle. But worst of all, I never see my Sentinel squad anymore. Squaw. Even when we promised to stay together no matter what. Nobody warned me that maintaining friendships as an adult is more challenging than any supervillain. It's facts. Screenshot that. Oh, I just realized the screen doesn't actually capture everything. Oh no, it's cut off. Wait. I don't like that. Can I change that? I don't know if that fixed it, because now the top is cut off. But I think that's okay. Okay. What kind of happy ending is this? My life's a joke. I'm broke. My love life's DOA. In a week and a half, it'll be New Year's Eve, and everyone is all excited or terrified for the year 2000 and the new millennium. But I don't even know what I want to do tomorrow, let alone the rest of my life. At least I still have one friend left from those old days. Alistair. Laine, you seem kind of down today. What's the matter? Oh yeah, I should probably explain. I have one remaining friend from those days. My cat. He talks and comes from outer space. I may need to explain the details another time. Oh, it's nothing. Come to think of it, you've been down a lot lately. It's not befitting behavior for a world-saving alien princess. Is there anything I can help with? I want to eat ice cream under my bed sheets, and then cry myself to sleep. It's a very me type of response. I never watched Sailor Moon, so I don't know. I'm not playing this the Sailor Moon way. Also, can we talk about the background and how like they even have callbacks to Sailor Moon? Like I'm starting to understand why this game is free to play, but it's wonderful. Okay. Therefore, how much ice cream do we have left in the freezer? Not again. Come on. I wanted to make the pillow fort again and then eat ice cream in it. It comforts me to be in an isolated environment before I have to go to work. Laine, eating ice cream is for breakfast and is really bad for eating ice cream for breakfast is really bad for you. I don't give a fuck. Then why is it so tasty then? Anyways, you're not the boss of me. Maybe so, but you know I'm right, Naya. Toast it is. I would have toast if my damn roommate would buy groceries once in a while. Okay, girl, buy your own groceries. Looks like I'll need to skip breakfast again. Ah, nuts. I'm gonna be late for work too. I better bust out the rollerblades and get hustling. Hell yeah. My manager said today is going to be really, really extra important. I wonder what it could be. Glamour Pop, one of the last stores still open in this dying mall, but inside you wouldn't know. It's wall to wall cosmetics and hair products beautifully arranged. The corporation is doing so well they might knock down the wall next to the next store and expand there too. It's not the most exciting job, but it pays the bills for now. Well, sort of. You'd think if they could expand the store, they could raise our wages a little. Sorry. But at least I made a friend here, which makes it more bearable. Lise is my coworker, but it's more accurate to say she's my work wife, Slay. Even if the week is a total crapshoot, at least somebody here has my back. I'm all for a good work wife as long as, you're not in a monogamous relationship. She's my first real friend who isn't a magical girl, and she knows nothing about my past. It's sort of refreshing. Lise is funny, passionate about the environment, Slay. There when I need her, steady, and is basically my rock. She's also hiding behind the counter, hyperventilating. Why are there so many people here? It's not that many. Oh wait, it kind of is a lot. I'm gonna freak out because, first of all, that's what I did the first time, but the reason I did that the first time when I was playing this game was because there was a therapist one time who taught me that if somebody is at like a really elevated level of an emotion and you're trying to gauge exactly how elevated they are, you should get more elevated than them. So if like they're angry, you should be like, fuck yeah, you should be angry about that, and like get angrier for them, and then they could be like, they can like set the tone. They could be like, no, I'm not actually that angry about it. So anyway, let's freak out. It's too many people. We'd be eaten alive. My panic rises to peak ferocity. I can barely stand our usual onslaught of customers, but this? Lee sees me struggling and goes into work wife mode. Told you. Laine, anteater pose. We both get into a strong T-pose, as made by famous anteaters, or so Lee tells me. I don't know what that means. I can already feel the confidence flowing back into me. This is why Lee's is the best. Wasn't something happening today? Oh, right. Lee's, today is the start of our promotion for the super special makeup line our manager has been bugging us about. They're bringing in a celebrity guest, remember? Gidget the Taco Hut Chihuahua? No, a human celebrity. Apparently some big shot from corporate's here to introduce us to the line. Better get ready. This will be the first for us. Usually they don't care about us retail plebeians. The celebrity guest, I wonder who it could be. Hey, you two, get your act together. Our guests are coming soon. I turn around to spot two women walking side by side through the front doors. One is clearly from Glamour Pop's headquarters. She's carrying a large briefcase and her eyes are narrow when she sees us. Something about her is kind of familiar, and then it clicks. I've seen her on Forbes, that fancy business magazine that props up successful rich people. Her name is Anna Lee, the woman who rapidly climbed the ranks of Glamour Pop and turned it into the makeup empire. They say she's a business genius, and she's ruthless too, a nightmare to handle. My manager is putting on his best customer service smile for her. I bet he's scared straight. Scared straight. Because this game is gay. As for the woman walking next to her, I see a flash of pink as a woman decked out in elegant cream-colored idol attire trots by Annalie's side. Everyone knows her as Aura now, but I knew her as Boyoung Kim, our second in command, Lieutenant Sentinel Aurora. We've had our ups and downs. She's caring but opinionated and hot-headed. Back when we were close, but we argued a lot. After the final battle, we kept in touch for a few months, but that faded out. I haven't talked to her in years. Since then, she entered the music industry and became a pop idol, and she's been popular since debut. I would have been happy for her, but we were supposed to keep our identities a secret. When she debuted, she revealed herself as Sentinel Aurora to the world. It was obviously a marketing tactic, but her new fans ate it up. I'm disappointed in her. I never thought she would use her identity to try to gain fame. I bet she's changed even more so now. I can't even blame Aurora. It's something I would do. I'm trying to get cash money. I'm not trying to be working at the retail store trying to pay rent and can't afford toast. Anyway, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she pretended not to recognize me. As Aura glances over the crowd, she locks eyes with me immediately. She's coming over here. Laine? What are you doing here? Actually, I work here now. Oh. Laugh out loud. Aura fiddles with her necklace, which I recognize as her sentinel ring. We each have one, and it's the source of all of our magical girl powers. So, do y'all still have your powers? Because, like, why not? I mean, you don't have to, like, fight evil, but you could still probably use them in some type of, like, practical way. Anyway, I guess we'll get into it. She still wears it after all these years, huh? The silence hangs in the air, and the atmosphere is awkward. It's been so long that I'm not sure what to say. It's nice to see you again, Boyan. You can call me Ara now. It's my stage name, but I still prefer it to my real name. Oh, okay. Got it. No problem. So what have you been up to lately? I haven't heard from you in ages. Ara, while it's nice that you've reunited with your, friend, why don't we get down to business? Everyone else is waiting for us after all. Right, sorry. I'm ready to go when you are. Or ready when you are. Annalie claps her hands and everybody in the store stands at attention. Glamour Pop is proud to announce the greatest, most ambitious launch in our company's history. Annalie lays down her briefcase on one of the empty tables. She opens it up to reveal a trove. Oh my goodness, I had to yawn really loud. I'm tired. Reveals a trove of plastic sample bags full of packaged makeup. From what I can see, everything looks cute and colorful with star and ring motifs, just what I like. The color coding reminds me a lot of the Sentinels, actually. Drink of coffee, get me right. We'll be doing our first ever Magical Girl themed makeup release using the iconic imagery of Diamond Co.'s very own Super Sentinels. What? Annalie continues on explaining the specifics of this so-called collaboration, while my mind reels. I shoot Ara a pointed look. How could she have let this happen? First, she uses the Sentinels to pave her way to fame, and now she's allowing our image to be used for marketing makeup products? As a former member of the Sentinels, I'm so excited to share our history with all of Glamour Pop's customers. Please support the new line. She must be joking, right? Or is this some kind of crazy dream that I have to wake up from? I pinch myself. Nope, this is happening. Ara, this is such an interesting concept. One that I would have loved to hear about ahead of time. You know, you could have called to tell me about how you're selling the image of your group. Girl, why is it not our? Oh, don't be silly, Laine. That'd be breaking my NDA. She gives me a half smile, half grimace while blinking rapidly from me to Annalie. Lee seems to pick up on my discomfort. Why magical girls, though? They say that they're always saving the earth, but when I see them fight, it's just magical people fighting magical villains. Then nature and regular people pay the price for their collateral damage, and that is correct, Lise. You have the right opinion. Couldn't they use their powers for more pressing issues? Or better yet, couldn't we just have heroes that aren't moon charged, but are just regular people doing hard work of really saving the earth? I have to agree. You're right. They just cause more problems than they solve. And for what? Maybe they should all disappear. That is not what the option was. That got kind of dark. Yes, it did. I wouldn't want them to disappear. I just don't like that they get all the credit, I guess. Other people help save the earth. Ara looks baffled by the conversation. Moral opinions on magical girls aside, I lean into Ara, whisper distance. Ara, you really don't think I would have approved something like this, would you? I suppose not, considering you're not in charge of it for once. Oh, T. Dimly, I get the sense I'm being glared at, and it's not just from my manager. I turn my attention back to Annalie as Ara glances back over to her side. Regardless of your personal feelings, the reason we're here is to offer our prospective customers free samples of the sentimentality line. The employees, of course, get first pick. Oh, that's nice. Perhaps they'll change your mind. We start to open up the samples Annalie presented us with. Can we talk about how, it doesn't really seem like Annalie is that much of a bitch? Admittedly, the formulas for this line seem solid. The eyeshadows glide over my eyelid, and the lipstick's creamy base feels great to apply. I take a glance over at Lise and can't help but to crack a smile. Lise, are you trying on the makeup your way again? You know it. Goodness gracious, what on earth are you doing to your face? Did Did you know that flamingos use an oil secreted from their butts to keep their pink feathers from fading in the sun? It's like Rogue. The pink reminds me of that. How ridiculous. I thought you trained these girls. Ma'am, we do. This hire just has unique taste. You bet she's unique. I always look forward to her next look. The way she does her eyeliner is totally the future. It's not even near her eyes. Doesn't she just have like a wing? Oh, because this is supposed to be like the late 90s, so they're not doing wings yet. I like to make pretty leaves on my cheeks, like I'm hiding in the jungle. Well, that certainly was a demonstration of our makeup. Count on my weirdo Lees to brighten up a bad situation. Oh, she said my weirdo. It's so gay. A demonstration of what not to do. Now our manager looks like he's about to pass out. Did I do it wrong? I'm so sorry. This is just such a special occasion, and she was very excited to try on everything. Are you an idiot? What do I pay your salary for? Image is power, and it is not the glamour pop image. She's not wrong. She's so scary and pretty. Lise looks like she might faint or develop an unhealthy fixation. Will she get fired? I should do something. Ara is not going to do shit. Put makeup on wrong. I wouldn't approach Annalie from like 10 feet, let alone get in her face, so... Quickly, I try to recreate Lisa's creative application on my face and look defiantly at Annalie. A show of solidarity, huh? How quaint. She leans in close. But I'd think twice before you cross me again. Lady, I could have fought you. Okay then. I guess the strange girl can stay. But Annalie turns to the manager. But you're fired. Period. I didn't like that manager anyway. What? I must get to my next meeting. Ara, come along. Other stores are expecting us after all. Expect shipment with more sample packages inside. We'll be distributing these to our customers over the next couple of days. Hey, yo, that manager spot, can I apply for that? My manager walks out. Is he still the manager? Be for real. Out of the open door, or opens the door for Annalie and Ara as they walk out. He looks utterly defeated. Ara glances back at me at the last moment. I give her a look as if to say, we're talking about this later. Lee nudges me. My life flashed before my eyes. Thank you for your help back there. Anytime. That Annalie sure is a firecracker. The day just got started, but I feel like I just got off a roller coaster. That's when I see Alistair come crawling around the corner. What does he want now? A kitty! Wait, it's too late. Lise is showering Alistair with pets. He seems to accept them, so I wait a moment. It's a long moment. Lise, wouldn't you watch the register? Oh my gosh, I forgot about my job. Alistair, what are you doing here? I don't think seeing Ara on Today of All Days was an accident. Oh, so he saw Ara walk out. How did our cat get here? Something of fate is in the air, Laine. You should call the others now. I don't know how to say is it Noye? Really? I don't think they want to hear from me. You can't ignore my magical cat senses. They are never wrong. Can your magical cat senses mend years of tense silence and resentment? Oh my god. Okay, but the real question is, can your cat powers give me therapy? Because that's what I need. Oh, don't be so dramatic. I'm not going to call them. To be honest, I don't even have their numbers. How the fuck do you not have their numbers? It's that or you may find a hairball on your pillow later. Gather the sentinels. Fine. It has been a long time. I don't even know how to start finding the sentinels again. Jackie? Yeah, Jackie wouldn't scream and run away at the sight of me. I think. I'll drop in on the gym where she trains. Hopefully she's there. I'm just going to appear, Alistair. Then I'm just going to appease Alistair, and then it's back to regular old boring life. After making it home, I feed Alistair an early dinner and touch up my makeup before heading back out. If I'm to find Jackie, the best place to start would be the Golden Globe gym. Jackie practically lived there back when we were still in high school. I'm hoping that that's still the case now. I take the path I know best through Cove Park and expect to be tied up with anxious feelings of doubt. But instead, something about the walk there begins stirring up old memories. Even though there were quite a few changes, the path remained largely the same, and I feel an odd comfort in that. Would Jackie be the same? Of course she would. What am I thinking? If it's been years, I just feel like, people should change, but okay. Even in the earliest days before she had her sentinel ring, she fought tooth and nail to become the woman she always knew she was. That never changed. Even when her opponent was her own family, she had always known what she'd wanted out of life, and we respected her for being so grounded. Although there were definitely times she was more spaced out than me. She was still always there for us when we needed her the most. All the more reason why I feel terrible looking back and seeing how little I've kept up with her. She never failed to call for holidays or my birthday. Despite that, I've even lost her number. I keep forgetting this is like the 90s, and like, it just occurred to me, like, yeah, I guess you could lose somebody's number back then. I'm sitting here like, how the fuck do you lose somebody's number? But it's 99. I was born this year. Hello. Man, why am I so bad at this? I really need one of those new cell phones with caller ID. Not that I can afford a new phone anytime soon. While weighing the options... Sorry, yawning a lot. While weighing the options of a Nokia versus a flip phone, I arrive at the gym in no time. Girl, get the Nokia if you can afford it. The Golden Globe is still open, but it's nearly vacant save for 2 people. In the center of the ring, I spot Jackie wearing mitts and catching punches from a little girl I haven't seen before. After you break my guard, I want you to land 2 body shots on me as hard as you can. After that, I'm going to swing, and I need you to roll and respect the pattern. I got it this time, coach. I'm ready. Oh. Then show me. Let's go. This new girl starts to throw a flurry of punches that Jackie catches with her mitts. Every so often, she lets a few slip by, allowing Layla to hit her in the same spots. Jackie isn't just standing there and taking it either. Every so often, she quickly swipes her mitt near... I don't know how to say her name. Is it Leela? I think it's Leela. Leela's head to punish. Yeah, but punish. But each time, Leela smoothly ducks and rolls out of the way. That's it. Now that's how you do it. Keep your head moving and pressure on. An opponent will get desperate, making it easier for you to pry open their guard. Coach Martinez, you said this would help me against taller people because it's supposed to be lower to their chin. How come yours isn't lowering? You'll have to hit harder if you want to lower my chin. What's important is that we build your confidence. You're young. Strength will come later. Pff, I would feel pretty confident if I knew I could knock someone down in one hit. Huh, I bet you would. You'll have to trust me on this one. Technique makes a better foundation for confidence than strength ever will. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm pretty sure this might bruise in the morning. Leela doesn't take long to bask in the praise before she notices and points at me with her glove. Coach Martinez, there's a weirdo watching us. Weirdo? Huh? Jackie is surprised when she turns to see me awkwardly standing at the foot of the ring. She must have really been focused if she didn't notice me till now. Oh, hey, that's one of my weirdos. Hey. Hey yourself, stranger. What are you doing here? What, I can't visit my friend? Friends usually call ahead. You caught me all gross and sweaty. Well, you see... You forgot my number, didn't you? Oh, that's so fucked up. I'm sorry. Who's the weirdo, coach? Again with the weirdo? Ah, right. Leela, this is Laine. Laine, this is an old friend of mine from back when we were in high school. Leela stares intensely at me as though she were trying to puzzle me out. An old friend and weird hair? Starlight? Huh? Leela? I knew it. I'm right. Jackie, what the hell? So we was all just telling people, huh? Whoa, hold on. I didn't tell her anything. I'm very smart. My daddy even says so. I already knew Coach Martinez's soul. Jackie, why? It wasn't on purpose. You might not recognize her since it was a while ago, but Leela was someone I rescued back when we were saving the world. It was so cool. You were fighting monsters on a bridge, and they were going all whack and wham and pow. It was so crazy. One of the monsters hit the car that Daddy and I were in, and we went vroom over the side. Daddy bumped his head, but I didn't. I wore my seatbelt. Oh, but we were sinking. But then we stopped sinking because we were in a giant bubble, and then bang, the coach came in and busted our window and dragged us out. Wait a minute. can we please go back to the part where your father bumped his head while falling off a bridge? He's alive, right? Huh? Daddy's way too tough to die, silly. He just went to sleep for a bit. Jackie rolls her eyes and sighs. So apparently her father knew my Tio. Oh, Tio. I wonder... So wait, is she Hispanic? Why doesn't it have the accent? Never mind. We're not going to get into it. Her father knew my Tio, and out of sheer coincidence, she joined our gym in about the same year as our breakup. She, never seemed to have forgotten my face, I guess. Leela gasped. You dated Starlight Sentinel? Oh, that's the kind of breakup she meant. Oh, no, wait. No, she didn't. Okay, she's clarifying. Girl, me too. I was confused, too. That's, Leela, the team. We're talking about when the team disbanded. Oh, I get it. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. What's that supposed to mean? Okay, hold on. I was there dealing with monsters and was nowhere near you. How did you figure out who I am? Oh, that's easy. Coach has no social life, so you had to be one of them. Leela. It's true, though. You're either here hanging out with that biker girlfriend of yours. Oh, she has a girlfriend. Oh, we can't pursue her. Or going to concerts for that Aura lady. Okay, wait. I think we have to pause and discuss this for a second. Because I do kind of want to pursue Jackie, but now that she has a girlfriend, like, I'm hesitant. Unless, like, they canonically break up or whatever. But I don't want to cause the breakup, you know? But I do think that we should pursue her because I don't think our bestie Lee's, like, has interest in us for real. But, like, I think Jackie does because she blushed hard as fuck when Leela got that confused. So anyway, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, let's ask about the girlfriend. It's not what you think. They're just my friend. Look, you can ask. Jackie stops mid-sentence when Leela begins to mock her with kissy noises. Jackie claps her hands suddenly. Gee, would you look at the time, Leela? How about you finish the day off with some jump rope before your father gets here? But, hop to it. Leela nearly trips over herself as she runs out without a question. She could be a handful, but she's got a good heart. So what about you, fearless leader? What have you been up to? Surviving. I work at a makeup store now, and I'm trying not to drown from the rent while I figure out what I'm gonna do with my life. A makeup store, huh? That suits you. Good for you. Huh? Are you making fun of me? It's a new retail nightmare. I'm not. You were always big on makeup. So it's nice to get to work somewhere that suits one of your interests while you figure things out, right? It's nice to know we have something in common now. What do you mean? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Are you you know, that kid packs more punch than I give her credit for. Say, how about one of those good old-fashioned Starlight patch-me-ups? I sigh to myself, knowing that I'm not going to pull more out of Jackie once she gets evasive. She gotta be a Capricorn. I look around to see if anyone else is in the gym. When I see that we are alone, I nod my head. Alright, fine, show me where it hurts. Mostly the sides, here and here. I lower myself down to get a good look and place my hands where she guides me. Jackie's breath hitches when she feels the touch. This is intense. I forgot about this part. It used to tickle. I don't know how you could forget. I had to heal you more than anyone else on the team. Yeah, that's what happens when your confidence leads with strength and not technique. I see. I could make out the damage Jackie was referring to. It was subtle and still fresh, but I've played the role of healer a lot. Now this takes me back. Noticing when something was off and came naturally after I had enough experience, I wonder what went wrong. Not that I don't appreciate your attention, but are you going to start soon or... Huh? I snapped out of my little daydream and noticed my magic was acting up. There was supposed to be a bright light coming from my fingertips. That's not supposed to happen. What's wrong, Laine? My light is dim. It's supposed to be way brighter than this. What? Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. Look. I try to straining my magic some more, but the light never glows any brighter. Oh, that is weird. Is it helping at least? Do you feel it? Kinda. It's a little tingly. Maybe my tickle tolerance has gone up? Alistair warned me something strange was going on. This must be it. Jackie, have you had any issues with your magic? I haven't touched it in ages, Laine. Mine's a little dangerous to be throwing around in retirement, especially if your healing isn't working too well. I really don't want to bust open another punching bag for this. Those are pricey. You know mine is kind of fickle anyway. You're better off asking everyone else. Besides, if this little dude says that there's something up, he's usually right. I tried my best to hold back a groan. I knew I had a I told you so waiting for me when I got home. More than that, this was not how I pictured myself meeting up with everyone again. Fine. I guess I have some phone calls to make. Do you think maybe you could? Missing their numbers too. Yeah. Don't worry, I got you. Jackie runs across the gym and pops open a door leading to an office. I can hear her scrambling for a few things here and there, but soon enough she comes out with a piece of paper and hands it to me. Here, this should be all of our numbers. Once Leela gets picked up, I'll be good to go. Just give me a call when you figure out when and where. But for now, I gotta get back to our training. We've got time. Ditch the rope, Leela. Let's take it back to the bag. Some routine as earlier. Show me how you're going to be champ. Yes, coach. Leela straightens up, tidying her footwork. She releases a barrage of punches upon the training pad. Right, thank you, Jackie. I guess I should head out then. Jesus. Hopefully I'll see you soon. After saying my goodbye, I take one last look around the gym and wave to Leela before I leave. I text the former Sentinels to meet up at the park. You text? Girl, what phone? I scope out a place that's empty so we won't be overheard. Magical Girl 101. Keep your identities and intel secret. Too bad our old hideout was destroyed when the Solitaire lured the treacherous tango dancers right to us, used up the wrong card from this magical deck, and blew up the whole place. Solitaire? Oh, I hope you never meet him ever. Ever, ever. I'm serious. Ugh. Anyway. You did send the message out, right? Pages have been sent all around. I wonder what Ara will be wearing today. Not this again. Mercifully, someone has arrived before I hear another rhyming ode to Ara. Looks like Ara and Jackie are here first. I caught her on the way in. She's hard to miss. I'll take that as a compliment. Miranda, aka Sentinel Nova, arrives next. She still has that glow about her. Her specialty was creating things out of stardust and then exploding them. Oh, a demolitionist. She was never the most talkative member to the group, but she always pulled more her weight. Some of this shit is worded weird. Hey everyone. Long time no see. Miranda nods awkwardly. Yeah, it's kind of partly my fault for not seeing her. Best not to shine too bright a light on that. Jackie and Miranda share a brief but friendly wave. Those two were never super close. Were super close? Ara bounces forward towards her. Miranda, how's work going? Oh, where do you work now? You don't know? Typical. You didn't know where I worked until this morning. I wouldn't say that's my fault. Come on, you two. Laine, I'm working at the wood shop these days. It's good. I really wanted to put our magic days behind us, so I was surprised that you called. It's hard thinking back on those times. Miranda blushes suddenly. Oh, well, just visit me at the workshop anytime. I can show you... I didn't mean to flirt with her. Show you something I've been working on in my spare time. That sounds great. So that's almost everyone, but there's still someone missing. Sentinel Perigi. Our little awkward bubble girl. It's not like her to be late. So, does anyone know if KJ got the memo? She probably won't come. They... Oh, hate all of us now. Oh, hate us. Oh, I guess you haven't seen them in a few years. You wouldn't know. KJ realized they're not a girl about 2 years ago. They don't want to be called a girl or she. Just show them the same respect that you've shown me. Okay, I'll try to remember. So they are still going by KJ, yeah? Yeah. Well, they're still our shy little Perigi. I can't say that. Perigi. I'll accept them no matter. Someone pulls up on a motorbike. Weird. I don't know what someone would be doing at this hour. The stranger dismounts and walks towards the group. They remove their helmet. They look amazing. Oh my god. Ditch the cigarette and we're here. Oh my god. Hey there, handsome. Ugh. KJ? Hey, princess. It's been a while, huh? Sorry I'm late. Ugh. I love them. I love them. Already. I try my best to keep composure over how different KJ is compared to when we were in high school. KJ has clearly made the most growth. Wait, are those tattoos? Never mind, composure lost. Are you feeling okay? You look a little out of it. Not what happened to you. You do look amazing. Aw, thanks, princess. Yeah, after the Sentinel split up, I was left figuring out what I wanted to do with my life. Turned out the bigger question was not what I wanted to do, but who I wanted to be. I kind of always wanted tattoos, and to dress like this, even back in those days. I was just too chicken. Anyways, I don't think we came here to hear my life story. I take it there's a problem? Alistair has been behaving really strangely during this conversation. He must really be anxious. Go on, tell them. Has anyone else noticed their magic failing? I haven't tried using my magic recently, but I have been feeling more exhausted than usual. But that might be because of my new schedule. I've been a lot busier since I've started working on the sentimentality line. The what? I'll let someone fill you in on that later. Anyone else? Have you tried using your magic lately? No, but Miranda sighs and holds out her hand palm upwards. Specks of dust begin to stream from her fingertips, materializing out of thin air. They swirl around her hand with an ethereal glimmer before disappearing into tiny, controlled explosion. Seems fine. I would check, but I don't want to hurt anyone here accidentally. I want to know what Jackie can do. There's a lot of trees around. Fire has. Oh, she definitely has fire. So I guess it's just me then. I mean, I can test it now, but how do you want me to? I'd have to do it to one of you. You can do anything you want to me, Ara. I'm dead. Why is Alistair in love with Ara? I don't want to hurt you. Angelically beautiful and cares about her friends? Oh, how I've missed you. Alistair, first off, it's been years. Second of all, you're a cat. It's never going to work. Let them live, hater. Don't speak on my behalf. I miss you too, kitty. Just because you're single and lonely doesn't mean you have to project onto me. Oh my god. Tea, though. Tea. Oh, I really miss you. Anyways, Ara, use your attack magic on me. I can take it. Didn't you literally just say your healing powers aren't working? Wait, we could go back? That's so cool. I accidentally bumped my wheel and like that wow, that's so cool. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, I can still take it, but go easy. Unless you want me to use the charming attack on... No. Miranda, cover your ears, okay? I know you have sensitive hearing. Wait, what? My hearing is perfectly normal. I don't need to be Miranda gets cut off because Ara lets out a screeching high note. Quietly, but not so quiet that it doesn't send a shockwave of pain through my skull. Ow, ow, ow. I said go easy on me. Well, I look back over at her. When I look back over at her, Ara is staring at me like I'm a ghost. I did. That should have knocked you out. If you were defending... Wait, yeah, if you were defending. You weren't, and it still barely did anything. Huh? Was I supposed to be doing something? Nobody gave me the usual order to defend someone while they did something stupid. Knock me out? That's not going easy. And why are you always trying to tell me what to do? It would only have been for a few seconds. I can handle a little noise. Also, that's still a foul play, even if it didn't work out. No one is letting me talk. Girls, let's stay on track here. Cough. Not a girl. Listening to this squabble is giving me a hairball. Please, let's not have it come to that. Although, it is better than him hucking one up at home. The point is, something is deeply wrong with magic, and if we keep fighting amongst each other, we'll never get to the bottom of this. The group looks around at each other, unsure. Oh my god. Alistair's right, but can we really work together when some of us have changed so much? Oh, I didn't read that. Alistair's right, but yeah. And some of us haven't. I looked at Ara, and she raises her eyebrows back at me as if to ask, what? Girl, what? Could this just be a fluke? This isn't a lot to go on. Personally, I prefer it this way. I never liked my powers. It's not about liking your powers or not. If the magic in general is in danger, we need to protect it. Why? Magic is important. Magic does suck, but it doesn't matter how we feel about magic. I mean, I guess it doesn't. We need to stop arguing and do something about the problem at hand. Our opinions on magic don't have to change just to investigate if there's an issue. We should still check it out just to make sure no one is getting hurt. Sometimes you just gotta get into the ring. Jackie's corny line aside, she has a point. Can everyone at least agree to look into it a little? Keep their eyes and ears open? Begrudgingly, the team nods along. Okay then, let's keep an alert and keep in touch. I hope this is just some fluke, but maybe an excuse to see everyone again isn't so bad. We all leave for the night, maybe a little worse for wear. I let Ara take the reins on explaining the Sentinel makeup line to Jackie, KJ, and Miranda later on. And somehow, I doubt that the conversation will be hunky-dory. What a day. The store having a big product launch and even would have been enough to make it a momentous day in a string of normally dull ones, but when Ara was our celebrity guest, and it didn't stop there, it's been so long since I've been to the Golden Clove, catching up with Jackie. Then, magic failing, seeing the whole team together and how much they've all changed, Miranda, and especially KJ. It's so much to take in. My brain is swirling, and not in a fun, soft-serve ice cream type of way. Is there really something wrong with magic? Will I be able to reconnect with my old teammates without making rifts between us worse? Will we be able to come together again as a team? My mind is racing about the future. The future. The future. What is going to bring this time? What is it going to bring this time? It was scary before. I was just worrying about next month's bills, but now it feels even worse. Am I even half the Sentinel Starlight I once was? If there is some crisis, will I be able to conquer it this time? My head is throbbing with all this worrying. My eyes are heavy. Better get some rest. That night, I had the most amazing dream. Honestly, most of my dreams lately have been kind of dull or stressful. Doors that won't open, running but can't move, the usual life is stressing me out kind of dreams. But not this one. I feel warm and full of joy. It's like living through a movie of some of the Sentinel's greatest hits. Like the time Sentinel Aurora, or Boyoung, lulled a Hydra to sleep with her singing. We went into the sewers beneath the Diamond Cove, and she was so grossed out, but she put on a beautiful performance anyway. That's the thing about Boyoung. She's very opinionated and butts heads a lot, but you can really rely on her when it counts. At least that's who I hope she still is. Before I can dwell too long on the present, my dreams take to another memory. I dream of the time we'd been through a rough couple of weeks. We were all stressed out and exhausted. Sentinel Nova used her exploding stardust to cheer us all up with an impromptu fireworks display on the roof of the school. She's not very talkative, but she cares deeply about making people happy. Then I dream of our geeky Sentinel Perigee. Oh yeah, they look different. KJ always felt out of place on the team. Their invincible bubbles saved us from collapsing buildings, toxic gas, mind control, but then somebody else had to defeat the bad guys. I wish KJ knew how much we loved them as a Sentinel and a friend. I really hope this self-reinvention isn't coming from a negative place. And finally, we have Jackie, Sentinel's soul. I never have known anyone stronger in my whole life, both physically and emotionally. There are a few things more satisfying in this world than catching a villain monologuing and then, bam, a Jackie red-hot fist to the face. She's always the first one in a fight and the last one out. She likes to keep things simple, though I sometimes wonder if things with her are more complicated than she lets on. And then there's me. At first, discovering I'm from another planet scared me so much, as it would be anybody, I guess. My role as the last princess of the Serentia royal family, sworn guardians of the truth and justice, seemed like big shoes I could never fill. But I did, after many years of victories and defeats. I realized I'd grown into somebody both my adoptive and birth parents would be proud of. And then, the last chapter of my life ended, but years kept coming. And I found myself stuck in a loop and unsure what to do. But how do you top saving the world? Does it all just get worse from here? I wish I could go back to those simpler days. Life made sense. I knew my purpose, and I had friends. I never want to lose that joy again. Beep, beep, beep. And I think this is where we'll end the first video. Let's save. Do I have to do anything? Oh my god, there's pages of saves. Holy crap. Okay. Alright. So that's it for part 1. I don't have any subscribers, but if I did, I would say let me know what you think. But I love it so far. And I need to figure out which one of these girly pops that I want to romance, because some of them are really great, others I just don't see it happening, but we'll see